The China Visa-Waiver program could mean millions of dollars in additional tourism revenues for the island by making it easier for Chinese tourists to come to Guam by not having to get a visa. That's why Governor Felix Camacho is in Washington this week, along with DFS Galleria Managing Director Jim Bigley and others. They went before Homeland Security officials Monday to explain the benefit and overcome the objections. On K57's The Breakfast Show, Bigley said the meeting went well, but cautioned it's not in the bag yet.
If it is going to get tripped up, our sense is that it will be tripped up for not because we don't have a good plan, not because they don't recognize the importance and the uniqueness of the islands, but because there are larger political issues at play here.
Bigley refers to political tension between the state governments of China and the U.S. as a major concern to Homeland Security. Governor Camacho adds other worries, including overstaying, have a number of potential solutions.
Give us a 2-year trial period and establish a threshold. If there's a certain number of overstays and problems with repatriation, should we reach this number, then yank China off the list.
GovGuam's group stressed the waiver is needed to maintain and mature the region's economy.
With the decline in Japanese tourists because of the aging population and the number of outbound travelers out of Japan worldwide continuing to decrease, Guam and the CNMI need this to offset that in the long term for sustained economic development and growth.
Chinese visitors are already allowed to visit the CNMI without visas, but that will change if the federalization law takes effect. That issue was also discussed in the meeting with the feds, and Camacho made the point that the Commonwealth faces economic genocide if it's forced to turn its immigration system over to federal control.
If Saipan loses both Chinese and Russian tourists, it would amount to a 70% decrease in their GDP, and this cannot happen.
Last Friday, CNMI Governor Benignio Fitial sued the U.S. government over the planned federal takeover of the Commonwealth's immigration system. Phill, Guerrero, Pacific News Center.